Hey guys, today's video is a little bit different. It's a blast from the past. This is an episode we did on the Skyline when we were building it. I hope you like this. If this is something you want to see or something you want to see more of, let us know. We've got plenty of footage from building the Skyline. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. We love hearing from you guys. Appreciate the support. Hey guys, welcome back. So we're finally stuck into rebuilding the engine. I'll give you a bit of a walkthrough of what we've got so far. So the engine, we got the engine back and we put it up on the stand obviously. Just fitted the tow main manifolds, bolted them up, torqued them down to spec. Got to be really careful with the torque specs on the RB26s because with the twin turbo setup, we know that they can be a pain with leaks, and once they're on and the engine's in the vehicle, you cannot get to them. So they've all been torqued up using new lock bolts. Got a heap of those here. So these are the new Garrett GTX 2867s. We do have the massive cam to allow for the turbos, so it's going to be a fun little vehicle when it's done. I'm pretty pumped. We're just doing placement fit ups just to see how it's all going to come together when we finish it. So bolt them up, make sure we got clearances right. We're not using any of the factory turbo oil or water lines. I'd like to, but they're ugly and they have so many leaking points. No one has said to us reuse those lines. So we've got a couple of kits we're going to go through and see if they work now. So yeah, let's check it out. Got them both together. I've cleaned up all the genuine GTR piping, the oil and water piping that goes on the actual turbo. So just the hard lines on the turbo. They're neat, I think they're awesome, and I don't know why people don't use them. I'll show you on this one, which is actually fitted. So yeah, if you look underneath, you can see like it wraps around the back of the turbo. So it brings the oil and water feed lines to the front of the turbo or side of the turbo, and then we can just run our lines back to the block and then back around the other side. So last night I got the engine covers on and I've got them taped up. Brad at Fish and Droops did a top job painting them. Absolutely awesome, couldn't be happier. OEM plus all the way. Righto, so we're just about to fit both turbos up for the final time. I know I've had them on and off a couple of times now, just lining up all the water and oil line pipes. So I've got it all worked out. I just wanted to show you with the new Garrett GTX turbos, they come with their own fitting kit. It's not much of a kit. I don't know why they call it a fitting kit, because it's literally just a couple of gaskets and this elbow here. So you fit the new one and then it just goes straight on there like that. That goes back down to the block over here. So that's your front turbo, it slips on there. The rear turbo is the back one, which is that one. So this here will have to be replaced and it will become this elbow here. So I'm going to pull the turbos back off now to replace the rear housing. It's a shame because everything looks so sweet, and these stainless steel ones look awesome, but they're just going to flow too much. So we're going to replace all this stuff. I'm not going to reuse it. I know it's all brand new, the studs are brand new, the nuts are brand new, but I want it to be perfect. I want it to look like it come out of the factory as it did 30 years ago. So we're going to rip into this stuff, get it all off. I can leave the manifolds on, I can leave the front turbos on. I'm just going to do the rear housings. Let's see how we go. Okay, so I got the turbos off, got the rear and the front one off. It was pretty easy this time, having done it twice now. And all the oil lines and water lines were all being tidied up, so it was nice and easy. It is a little bit nerve-wracking pulling brand new Garrett 2867 GTX turbos apart. It's pretty basic. To get them off and on, you actually have to move the turbos. You have to undo these ones, slide the compressor housing around to do up your manifold bolts. That I've already actually undone and loosened those. But the main part that we're actually replacing is just the rear housing, which you can see here. It's 0.85. Together that's what is it, 1.9? So yeah, 1.6, 1.7 it is. Which is huge. It's way too much. So that's what we're doing. It is a shame because these are stainless rear housings and they're awesome. New ones are cast. Thank you again, Andrew at Kudos Motorsport, for helping us out with the rear housings. I've got the CES Racing dump pipes off. I've got to change all these studs. I know they're brand new, but there is a pretty precise torque setting that you have to torque these down to, and they do stretch. So I'll whip those out. Got two sets to choose from. I've got Worth ones and the factory ones. The Worth ones are a bit stronger. With the nuts, the factory nuts are better, which I've already told you about. I do have the Worth ones as well, which are a little bit skinnier. They're copper though, so they are softer. You can see that they're a little bit skinnier that way, and we can get them on in the hard to reach spots. So yeah, I'll grab the rear housings, we'll undo it all, slip it off. It's going to be pretty cool to see inside new turbos, and we'll go from there. That's pretty crazy to see that physically there's not that much difference in them. You can feel there's a lot of weight. The stainless one's actually a lot heavier. The stainless rear housing's awesome. I will put these on something one day. I'm thinking an SR20 or something would be sick. Morning guys, engine is in. Had a late night last night, got it all done. It's all bolted up, K-frame's all in and bolted up, fuel lines are in, supply lines done up, return lines on. It's got fuel pressure. It's starting to look absolutely insane.
Okay, let's ride.